終わりなき苦痛と消えることのない呪い。そして
Oh crap.
救世主の
What
誕
is
生。
happening?
運命の初期はついに役目を果たした。
Oh, that's very not good.
Huh.
アビス教団の名は知ってたが、これほど大規模で広範囲な動きを見せるのは初めてだ。
Okay.
ナタ相手に戦争を仕掛けようとしてるような。
Ah.
宇宙船スリープポット？まさかお前がテイラットに来た時に乗ってた
Spaceship?
宇宙船の
We had a spaceship?
I guess. I mean, makes sense.
42の星が消えた。何者かがずうずうしくもこの世界から吸い取っているのだ。
Okay.
必ず訪れる。みんなもそう言ってる
Oh,
わ。
a little ghost.
存在を無視し続けたらいつか本当に彼女の声が聞こえなくなってしまうからね。
すぐそこにいるじゃん。
Uh-huh.
お前の魂を
Hi, Skirk.
傷口にはアビス
Ooh.
の跡が見られる。アビス
What?
の力の使い方
Oh,
を学ぶ
that's-
つもりもないのなら
I missed everything you just said.
調べるしかない。
Whoa.
Okay. Very fishy.
Dude, I love how she breaks reality.
Sick. She's fighting like child. What?
That had to be a burst.
That had to be the burst.
私はダリア。
That was a sick burst.
業界の女才で
I hope her power doesn't go out. It's storming like crazy outside.
Well, if there's a sun cut, you'll know why.
面白くなってきた。
Was that a spring of his face?
様のお告げです。
I missed it. Babe, little water baby.
Oh, a lot of spikes. You're just vibing in here on your Virgil box. You know someone's gonna do the chair Reddit. In fact, if they don't, I'm gonna be so sad.
戦線は総崩れだ。
Okay, there's more information about Citlali, which is her master, right?
I think so.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh, we're actually gonna see him do something?
お兄ちゃんはいつも運命を変えようとしてる。
Who is she?
今回はなんと
Is that a new playable character or is that an actual unique NPC?
I'm so confused.
Who are you? Who are you?
お前は鈍性のクジラの権能を持っている。
経緯などとうの昔に消え去って貴様の傲慢さと邪悪さに気づいた時にな。
10年前にお兄ちゃんと再会する機会を逃すわけにはいかないから。
いずれ本物
Oh, some stuff is going down.
旅の終点で2人の新たな始まりが待ってる。
Oh my gosh. That's
Okay then.
a lot. As to
Skirk
Skirk.
is so much more fishy than I thought she would be.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Yeah, and she has like some like
Fishtail.
fishtail thing. Yeah, like almost like a mermaid tail made of stars.
I guess. Not what I was expecting.
This art goes hard, by the way.
That does go hard.
Oh, and the code. I think this. Okay, I saw yesterday on Discord someone posted like 3 codes.
I guess they
They were
leaked.
out. How did someone leak the codes?
They gotta get those primos a day early.
It doesn't.
The banners haven't changed, so like it doesn't really do
You know,
anything.
you're right. Honestly, yeah. No, you're right. It still doesn't really
Okay.
change anything. Honestly, it's just like you can get them a day earlier. But yeah.
I do like the fact that you can see Child's playstyle in her moveset, just more sophisticated on her.
It does seem that
Hello,
way.
travelers. Welcome to
Hello.
the Genshin Impact version 5.7
Oh, because the
special
main
program.
characters.
I am Aileen Mythen, the voice of Dahlia,
Great.
and hosting with me today we have.
Hey everyone, I'm Kat Pratano, rhymes with Capitano, the voice of Child's Master, Skirk.
Uh-huh.
And I'm Kachina Sarkisian, the voice of the Pyro Archon herself, Mavuika.
Yeah, well, after seeing that trailer, this version seems
I'm glad to see that Kat is still in the role
We're
of Skirk.
getting the next installment of the Twins quest in this version. Woo, 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 woo. Yippee!
And let's not forget, Skirk is finally here, you guys. Yup. I cannot wait to see how all these stories unfold.
I wonder how.
Her first
Oh.
appearance left quite
Whoa,
the impression,
whoa.
didn't it? So mysterious.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
I'm pretty sure
cool.
that interaction left us all with
New
far
menu.
more questions than answers.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, this is
she
probably
did
like the
give us a
banner
few
thing they'll
clues
do,
about
like when the
herself,
game
though,
starts up.
remember?
They'll
In
be
the
like,
parentheses at the end of the Fontaine
Maybe.
It'll
be her.
Right. Something about the remains of a descender, the foul, the visionary. I feel like I still don't know what any of it means, though.
I mean, that's fair. So far, all we know about her past is that she trained under the foul Citlali.
Oh.
So, Citlali isn't just some ordinary mentor.
Oh, definitely not. Dainsliff revealed that Citlali is one of the 5 sinners of Conria and someone who possesses all-encompassing power. Imagine training under someone like that. Walk in the park. Let me
Do
tell
we
ya.
know what happened to
maybe that
Citlali,
explains
or is
how
he just
aloof
out
and
there
different
doing
Skirk
stuff?
seems to
I
be.
have no idea. There
Seriously,
may
though,
be some
her demeanor
more.
is stone
That's
cold
covered
in
it.
a way that's
Just not in the main
almost
story yet.
otherworldly or something.
So he's an
Yeah,
enigma.
it's kind of cold as ice, right? Right?
Oh,
But I mean,
Nah.
you know, the important thing is, this time we should be able to get some answers, right?
Oh, I hope so. Yes, please. I am
New
dying
story
to learn
quests.
more about her past.
Really?
Okay, then be sure to check out her story quest where the Traveler and Skirk's paths will cross once again.
Wait,
feel like
it's a side story and not the main bit?
No, it's a side thing.
I feel like that's a little important.
It's probably a must play.
So Lewa is
I'm gonna
running
assume.
into Skirk this time.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It's
Oh,
kind
we're
of
just
weird
diving into the
seeing her
quest?
out and about like this, isn't it?
She's
It's a
just-
normal location.
Oh, she's just
right.
here.
Wait, hold on a second. Is Skirk playing an instrument?
Oh.
I mean, in my mind,
Dude,
she's like
look
this,
at her
you know,
feet.
Ice Queen, but here she actually looks emotional.
You will not hear me say that again
There's
for a
almost
very long
sadness
time.
There.
Oh, yeah. It seems like that instrument means a lot to her.
Oh, you don't even know. It sure does. As for why she chooses to play it alone in a place like this, well,
We have matching.
that's something
head-
travelers can
earpiece?
uncover for themselves.
Maybe.
What I can
Oh, yeah,
reveal
no
is
vision,
After encountering
right?
a mysterious power in this quest, the
I
traveler
don't see a
starts having
vision.
strange nightmares, and it seems like Skirk is the only one who can help.
What
Which
do you?
means the only way to
Ah,
resolve
Traveler,
this
you will
situation is
lose.
for the
You
two to
will
work
lose hands
together.
down.
Okay, Slay. So we're teaming up with Skirk, huh?
Mhm.
Okay, but like, am I the only one who's a little intimidated?
What? Intimidated by Skirk?
Just a little.
She's only a mysterious sword master with insane fighting skills and an
Yeah.
unbreakable stone cold exterior.
Ooh, early
Seriously,
access,
though,
or
with
not
their
early
ability
access.
to wield various
rewards.
elements and their abyssal purification powers, I think the Traveler can hold their own.
Yeah, it'll be
Uh-huh.
fine. No
Yeah, our
problem.
ability to purify the abyss is sure gonna help us not get
Dude,
caught
we
in
couldn't beat
that.
Arlecchino.
Okay,
Don't even
well,
don't
you
even
know,
try to sell me on the
I'm
fact that we
curious
can
how
beat
she got
Skirk.
that strong.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
that's not
okay,
happening.
she reined in her master's pet, the all-devouring narwhal, like
Yep.
it was nothing.
Yeah, like it was
She
nothing.
chucked
see a
it
fraction
into
of
a
what
black
she can do.
hole.
True, and just like the truth about
It's been
her
a
past,
patch.
That's
It's
a
been-
question travelers will need to answer for themselves.
We went to that
in
land and we
game,
didn't really
so
have a training
get
session
ready to
either.
play.
So,
but considering Skirk and the Traveler will need to fight side by side, let's take a closer look at what she can do in combat.
Ooh, fancy transitions.
They're going really hard on her. Oh, Void
Oh,
Wolves.
yay, the worst
Huh.
enemy. Good.
I'll only demonstrate this once.
Oh, I love her voice.
Love the basic attack string.
Annihilate.
That is so cool. It almost looks like a cloak, but it's a fish mermaid tail thing. Ooh,
We're using this music?
that is so sick.
That burst is beautiful. That is one of the best bursts we have in this
As
game.
Child's master and someone
It's also
capable of
quick.
training in the abyss, Skirk's combat skills are truly something special. First,
It
it's worth pointing out
connects.
Skirk doesn't
Yeah.
use
Oh,
a vision.
sick.
Her powers come from the abyss, but in the interest
I can watch
of
that a few more
blending in,
times.
she camouflages it to appear cryo-like in nature.
Well, you're gonna see it a
And
couple
in
thousand
addition,
times if you
Skirk's
pull her, so
attacks
go
do not
for it.
rely on elemental
Wait, she
energy.
makes it look
She
like
uses
cryo,
a
but it's not
special kind of
actually?
energy known as serpent
Okay.
subtlety instead.
Serpent
And
subtlety.
when you tap her elemental skill, Skirk gains a certain amount of energy and enters a special combat state, signaled by her change change in outfit.
Oh, you know
which is
one of those
very
are
cute,
her
might I
signature
add.
weapon.
While in this state, Skirk's normal, charged, and plunging attacks deal cryo damage that can't be overridden.
Look how
This
big
state
it
also
is.
increases her resistance to interruption
becomes huge.
and attack AoE.
It becomes a freaking nobody's
and when
weapon.
cryo-related reactions are triggered, multiple void rifts will appear on the field. Skirk can use her charged attack
What do
or her
they do?
special
Ah,
elemental
that's
burst
what they
to
do.
absorb the void rifts. And after unleashing a special elemental burst, her normal attack's damage will be increased based on the number of rifts absorbed.
Aw, heck
You don't say.
So it's kind of like the more she fights, the stronger she gets.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why not?
Plus, holding her elemental skill is another option. When there are void rifts on the field, holding her elemental skill will allow Skirk to absorb them and gives her the ability to quickly maneuver around the battlefield. Once she
Really?
has enough energy, she can unleash
Oh,
her
just-
elemental burst to deal
So you just kinda glide
consecutive
around?
slashes
Does
of
it do
AoE
anything?
damage.
Or is it just kind of
See,
pretty
so
looking?
she's a unit you can keep on the field for a long time, or take out when you need a sudden burst of damage.
Cool.
Pairing her with Hydro and
Nice.
Cryo characters also further enhances her abilities.
I'm
And
not
if your
shocked.
team is comprised entirely of Hydro and Cryo
Woof.
characters, your party member's elemental skill level will be increased by 1.
Whoa, so
Oh,
she like
got a little bit of
enhances her
child
party
energy
member's
in that.
skills too.
That's
Speaking
Once a
of-
mentor, always a mentor, I guess.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like Tartaglia had a great teacher.
Oh, he sure did.
What?
And I love the look of her camouflaged abyssal powers.
Right.
The special effects are incredible.
So they are Abyss,
And
but
when she
it's
enters
Abyss,
her
but she
special
makes it look
combat state,
cryo-y.
Her outfit changes too. Okay, slay. It
A
looks a lot more suited to combat, don't you think?
Oh yeah. So it
A little
seems
too
like
early for a new
travelers can
element, I
approach
guess,
combat
so.
in 2 ways then. You can use her special combat state to dish out damage with cryo-infused attacks and heighten this damage by absorbing void rifts with her
It doesn't
special
surprise me, by
elemental
the way,
burst.
that she wants
Or
Cryo and Hydro characters
after
on her
other
team
Hydro
after
and Cryo party
Escoffier. That
members
just
have
seemed like the
generated
natural
void rifts,
progression of where
you
we
can
were
take to
going
the
with
field
that.
to
It
quickly
does.
absorb them and build
I
up
wonder how
energy to
good she
unleash
is without
powerful slashes with
Escoffier,
her
though.
normal
That's the
elemental
question I have.
Yeah, both seem
Well,
really,
Escoffier
really
is really good
useful.
for both
And since
Hydro and
Cryo
Cryo teams
Hydro
anyway.
characters
Just anyway,
enhance
yeah.
their skills, there are tons of team comp possibilities here.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, hey, speaking of, what about Dahlia? He's a Hydro character, right? Sounds like he could be
I
a
am
good fit
intrigued
for
by
Skirk.
Dahlia.
I think you're onto something here. We got to know him a bit during the Mondstadt interlude. He's so refined, but also kind of mischievous at the same time.
You can in fact
One
say
thing we haven't
that.
seen though is what he can do in
God bless you.
combat. Want to give
Thank
us
you.
a scoop, Aileen?
You got
God bless you once more.
it. You are in for a treat.
Let's go.
I
I look
survived.
forward to. Yep, there's the spring.
What? Is it a taunt?
Oh yeah, you are a sword. I don't know why that's only now registering in my brain.
Hydro? Love to see it.
Boing.
Is it a trampoline?
Looks like it.
Thus saith the Animal Archon.
Funny of you to say that while putting on a water bubble shield. Oh wait, are you our first Hydro shielder?
Okay, so
Maybe.
Dahlia is a Hydro
Maybe?
sword
Do
user
we?
and
No,
support character
Candies.
who can use
Can-
his elemental
Oh, yes.
burst to provide a Hydro shield for his teammates.
Oh, it's like the shield appears in response to his prayer.
Yes,
Sure,
and
whatever-
for a certain
whatever
period
your
of time,
justification for
after
it is.
unleashing his elemental burst, Dahlia can
Love
gain
that
stacks
2D
of
art,
venison
that's
by hitting
gorgeous.
enemies with normal attacks or triggering freeze reactions. So
Ah.
when his shield breaks, Dahlia can consume his stacks of venison to summon it again, allowing him to continuously
Oh.
protect his party
Wait,
members.
how
and
many
to increase their
times?
resistance to interruption.
Heck yeah.
And
So this lets you
after
use that
unlocking a
one
specific
event, that
talent,
Citlali
Dahlia
event
can
sword
also boost the attack
on Skirk,
speed of
because
the on-field
shields
You're
give
right.
you
allowing them to
massive
dish
basic
out
attack damage.
even faster.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
So
wait,
he can
gives
help
you
us
basic
attack
attack
without
speed?
interruption and increase our attack speed. Sounds like a
Well, I
huge
wonder who
help.
he's made for.
And with his elemental skill, Dahlia summons Sacramental Shower and places it in a designated
Boing.
location. His summon has
Oh, yeah, that's
different
pretty funny.
effects.
So what are we looking at
depending
here?
on
A
who comes into
Farina,
contact with it.
Escoffier,
So,
Dahlia,
for example,
Skirk
if it's
team?
an
Something like
enemy,
that?
Oddly enough,
Sacramental
his
Shower
thing
will
is considered a summon.
explode, dealing
Huh?
AoE Hydro damage to surrounding enemies.
Ah.
But
I was not paying
if
attention.
a nearby party member comes into contact with it. Sacramental shower will propel them high into the air.
I haven't
allowing
slept,
them
so
to
I'm like,
evade
I'm
enemy
present.
attacks while gaining an aerial advantage.
So it summons a new shield
Okay.
thing.
So he's like really reliable in combat.
Boing,
Even though
boing.
he's kind of mischievous the rest of the time.
That's pretty good
No,
for co-op.
really.
That would be
Yes,
fun.
He definitely does. He has his little mischievous thing going on. I still remember all his teasing.
Oh, I love
towards
her
Venti
accent.
during the Mondstadt interview.
Oh, goodness.
I do adore that
But
accent.
at the same time, he's also supposed to be the one who
They're very good at
communicates
hiding
with
it
the
as
will of
Dahlia.
Barbados,
yeah.
right? I'm not sure
I could
what
not
to make of their
hear it.
dynamic.
Well, I guess first and foremost, he's Venti's friend, right?
Cute.
But even though he likes to tease, he's
I would almost,
serious about his position
Hoyo,
as the
you want to give them
herald
another
of
character where they can
Barbados.
speak as themselves?
Oh, one more thing about his abilities.
That's
When
weird laugh.
Dahlia is in your party, the movement speed of your party members is increased during the day.
Oh,
That's nice.
All the better to.
I wonder if that
spread the
stacks
word
with
of
animal
Barbados.
characters.
Praise Barbados, right?
Oh,
Is
I thought you were
that-
gonna say
is
stacks
that
with
how
the
that
other
works?
ones.
Well, anyway, it's
So he's the
obvious
day
he really
while,
cares about the people of Mondstadt.
The other one's the
Yeah.
night.
Exactly,
See.
he definitely does. Besides, his mischievous nature keeps
I
things
love
a little
that
bit
art.
interesting,
It's
don't
so
you think?
good.
It's one of my favorite things about him.
Aww.
Aw.
Well, now that we've introduced our 2 new characters for version 5.7, we should probably let travelers know when they can add them to their parties.
Can do. Let's jump
Please have
right
Dahlia
into
be on the
event
first banner,
wishes.
you monsters.
In the first half of version 5.7, we'll have event
Oh,
wishes
Shenhua
for Skirk and
exists!
Shenhua.
Dahlia
Oh,
will
you
also
jerks!
enjoy a drop rate boost on the
Goodness.
first half banners. Plus, the new
Okay, so the
5-star
premium
sword,
team is-
Azure Light will be featured on
That's
the
a
weapon
sick
banner.
sword, and if you want her drip to be
And in
complete,
the
you have to
second
pull.
half of version
No
5.7,
freaking way!
We'll have returning
Already?
event wishes from Mavuika and Emily.
Emily exists! Let's go!
All right,
why I
that's
said
it for
that-
the event
that's why I said
wishes.
about-
Let's talk about the story content
speak.
travelers can look forward to in
Called
the
it.
new version.
Ooh, okay.
What is Mavuika doing here?
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay, let's set
it looks
the
like they're
scene.
in Natlan in the poster,
During
right?
their travels, the traveler comes across
Setting the
evidence
scene.
that
Yeah, but-
seems to
but-
suggest their sibling was in Natland.
Oh, wait up. I see Dainsleif.
Yeah.
As we all
I mean,
know,
shocker. But
that
wait,
means
what?
things are about to get complicated.
Yup, very true.
Oh, I love Dainsleif. From this image, it looks like the sky has been slashed in two, and there's some kind of rift that connects to the abyss. And the traveler and their sibling are in different spaces, but they can still sense each other's presence.
Yes, I feel like the tension is palpable.
Yeah, and that makes sense. I mean, there was definitely some tension when we saw our sibling during the bedtime story quest.
Oh, yeah.
That was a very
Although
good quest.
We don't know what our
Though I am
sibling
sad
has
we
been
forgot
up to since then.
freaking everything,
Kari there
but
did tell us
it was
the
still
Loom
good,
of Fate
though.
has been completed. Of course, we still don't know how powerful it is, or what's needed to activate it.
Well, call me crazy, but I feel like we're gonna find out soon.
Maybe.
It seems like all parties are converging in one place, Natlan. So
Aren't they already?
maybe that's where we can get some answers.
And I know one thing travelers will encounter in Natlan: a young woman dressed in peculiar clothing, hiding out in a cave.
It's
That's-
She
just
has
her
such a
clothing that's
crispy
special, though.
model.
Look at
Yeah,
her
new
eyes.
NPCs that looking.
Wait, is she?
The plot
Oh,
thickens.
Yeah.
she's from
If
Conrail?
the Abyss Order is
Maybe?
out in full
I don't
force
know.
in Natlan, it must mean there's
Actually,
been
she's
a
from
new
the
development in our
past.
siblings'
Maybe.
grand
That'd
plan.
be pretty cool.
Yup, and the Pyro Archon and our other friends from Natlan are on high alert. But the people of Natlan want a war against the Abyss itself. There's no universe where the Abyss Order gets to run wild in Natlan unchecked.
Well, if
Well-
an altercation with the Abyss Order is in the cards, I know who's gonna be on the front lines. Twilight Sword himself, of course.
I mean, I can see it now. Dainsleif going all one-man army and rushing straight into action.
I need to see that.
Actually,
Please
we'll
let
get
it
to see
happen.
this time because
Aw,
our friend
you-
Dainsleif
He's-
is going
you
to
can
help us
summon
defeat the
him,
ranks
sort
in a
of.
manner we've never
You can
seen
sort of
before.
summon him.
Okay.
He
This
does a
is
thing.
not a drill.
Blue
That's
fire,
enough.
by the
Finally get to
way.
see him in action.
We see him walk up. Boom. Got
As the
him.
Traveler and Dainsleif venture deep into Abyss
Trust
Order
me.
territory.
Just trust me,
we'll
guys.
see
He's-
Oh,
special
ooh.
abilities firsthand.
He slapped
Sounds
him.
like there's gonna be a lot of obstacles.
Just
between
trust me,
us
he's
and
gonna
the
be
Abyss.
seven.
He didn't do the
With our
dumb
sibling.
aura farm walk up to
But
them and
we faced
boom.
the Abyss
Guys,
Order
trust me, my
before. We
uncle
can
told
do
me
this. I have
Dainsleif
no
is in
doubt
7.0.
travelers
Just trust me.
will come
He's
out on top.
coming
Oh, yeah.
I
soon.
guess, But the
Wow,
other
does he work at
question
Hoyo?
is,
He totally works at Hoyo.
Oh,
Yeah, my
totally.
uncle
Remember
totally
our
works at
sibling is
Hoyo. Yeah.
what are their true goals?
Uncle
What does their
Hoyo,
plan
yeah.
mean for
Oh,
Tibet?
yeah.
This quest might hold some very important answers.
I am so excited. I feel like this could be the start of a whole new phase in the
I would assume, since we're going to non-cry next, I would
Yes.
assume this is a big
Seems like it's
turning
not
point.
I would
as simple as
assume.
just finding them anymore. There's a lot more at stake.
Oh, for sure. So this is definitely one to look forward to. All right. I think this is a good place to stop and take our first break.
Yeah, I need a sec to digest all that information.
Ooh, sounds good. Take a look at the second redemption code, travelers. We'll see you on the other side.
See ya.
I'm still so mixed about Mavuika coming back, honestly. I want to pull her so bad, and they just do not give me the chance. I'm skipping again, I guess. Also, this is the second time they've done like a major DPS right beside, because the first one was, well, they've done it plenty of times in the past, but for me, that was noticeable, was Mavuika and Arlecchino, same patch. Now we have Skirk and Mavuika.
At
Polar
least they're
opposite.
different.
Yeah, they're different elements, so
At
that
least
is...
they're different this time.
Oh, goodness, though, but it makes it so hard to pull. I didn't get a Scoffier, so I'm gonna probably skip Skirk. You're gonna go for Skirk, most
I
likely.
have Farina, Shenhua,
Escoffier.
Escoffier.
Who else? You have someone else as well.
Well, I mean, that's
Citlali.
enough.
You have
I have
Citlali.
Citlali.
Yeah, you've got plenty of choices.
I have enough choices to do something with there, and I may get Dahlia.
All right, welcome
Sethos.
back, travelers. Now that we've
Free
introduced the new
Sethos.
characters
Poor
and
boy
quests,
has been
it's time to
neglected
jump into
enough.
the version 5.7 events.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Go!
First
I'm still
up
so
on the
shocked that
docket
Skirk is
an
not
event
involved
that
in the main
takes us
story.
back to Sumeru,
I
where
feel like that-
Academia has
I feel like
developed
she's a little on
simulated
board.
adventure game.
Ooh.
Travelers will need to select various companion pieces to form teams and enhance their skills as they
Very
face
cute art,
off
by the
against
way.
various opponents in a board game style environment.
Yeah, and it's kind of like a choose your own
Ooh,
adventure.
speaking
you can
of
go
gorgeous
the
art.
rainforest route or the desert route. Each path has its own story and level of difficulty. And at the end of each adventure,
Ooh.
travelers will face formidable opponents that require a certain level of strength to defeat.
Oh, so
more of that.
TFT.
Sure, we're
Gotcha.
ready.
Well, travelers can enhance the strength of their
Ooh.
pieces.
Oh,
in
it literally
several ways.
is.
Besides enhancing
We got
the
some
pieces
auto chess
themselves,
going on here.
Travelers might notice that the pieces are divided into species. Go to battle with a lot of pieces of the
Oh,
same species,
yep.
and you get your unique
It
species
sure is
features.
auto
The
chess.
higher
I
the
mean,
feature
I
level,
love
the
it.
stronger
I love
your pieces
TFT.
become.
So-
I haven't played it in ages, so this will be
Thinking
fun.
An all-Saurian team could be cool. Oh, and it looks like you can also assign equipment to your pieces to make them stronger.
Yeah, that's right. And random events and encounters will occur during
Yeah,
the
okay.
adventure, which travelers can resolve to earn helpful rewards.
Uh-huh.
Like extra
Oh, you can
adventure
sell stuff.
coins,
That's nice.
which travelers can use in the shop
Look at the
to
art.
purchase pieces to
I love
improve
that.
their lineup.
This is
Travelers
temporary?
can also
Apparently.
open chests to get all
Aw,
kinds of
this is
useful
really in
equipment.
depth for just a
Plus,
temporary
defeating
mode.
formidable opponents along the route will allow you to
Oh.
unlock secret techniques that can help increase the strength of your entire team.
Ooh. Of course, certain encounters can also derail
Oh,
your
I
plans.
like that.
Ah, so there are also situations where it all comes down to luck.
Yeah, so I think travelers will have a lot of fun dealing with the unexpected in this event.
It's a real test of tactical thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, there's more to this
And
event than just the
gambling.
battle stages.
Oh.
Travelers can also participate in research stages that involve guiding Paimon to harvest fruit. Complete these stages to increase your
Got you.
speculation level and
That looks
unlock
fun.
additional buffs
That's a
for your
cute puzzle.
team.
So we actually get to put Paimon to work.
Finally.
Oh my
Finally,
gosh.
Yeah, get the
Of
picking fruits,
course,
Paimon.
completing this event will reward travelers with all sorts of goodies,
Crown. Let's
including
go.
primo gems
I need
and
more of those.
the chance to invite Sethos to
I'm
their
getting low.
parties.
Oh.
Nice.
All right.
I don't
in
own
this
Sethos, I don't
next
think,
event,
unless I do,
an
and then
old
I feel
friend
even
and
worse about that
genius
somehow.
inventor from Fontaine is
I
back
forgot about him
and
if I
better
did.
than ever with a new and improved turret.
Let me guess, he needs us to clear out monsters in an abandoned ruin again?
Yeah, that's right. But this This time,
Who'da
travelers
thunk?
will face more formidable enemies than just slimes.
Whoa, that Sama troll can give shields to its allies.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
but don't worry. With this new and improved turret, we can use several new kinds of cannonballs to help clear out our opponents.
Awesome. What
For
the?
example, grape shots
Fun.
split into smaller bullets when fired are good for taking
Ooh.
out multiple enemies at once. And directed piercing shots can be used to take down shields or target
I
enemies
love
hiding in the
This
corner.
is really cool. They are
Sounds like the
really
type of
stepping
event
it
where you
up.
can really just let loose and relieve some stress.
Dang, these are some
Definitely.
high quality
But
events.
strategic
Ooh, bouncing
ammunition
shots.
choices will help you clear out the battlefield even faster.
So far, we've introduced events you have to tackle solo, but this next event gives travelers the chance to work
Battle
as a
mode, I'm
team.
guessing.
In Reminiscent Regimen Frenzy, travelers will get to team up with other players to tackle challenges made up of 3 stages, each with unique objectives.
Ooh, it'll be cool seeing what characters everyone chooses. Could make
Bunch of
for some
travelers.
interesting team comps.
Well,
Cough,
there's
cough.
a theme associated with each challenge, so your best bet is to choose a character.
There's
whose
always
skills
one.
are
There's
suited
always
to
that
the
one guy.
objective. But of course, every character
Everyone
has
wanting
their
to do
strength.
their own team
Each
comp and trying to
stage
get the
also
others to
has
do the
smaller
thing.
objectives
Yeah.
that
Yeah, good luck
require
with
teams
that.
to work
Look at
together
that
to combine their
gameplay.
skills. Completing these submissions can grant
I'm really
buffs to
curious
your
what
own
flying around
entire
your Skirk
team.
does. Does it do
And in
anything?
addition, at the beginning of each
Everything
challenge,
dies
your
with
team
that
will be
attack.
assigned random regiments to complete.
I guess. It kind of reminds
Once
me of
you make it to the
Arlecchino's
final
Wing, where
stage,
it's
your
like,
team will receive additional
not much of a
stars
point
based
to it
on
other
your
than it's
regimen
cool.
completion status.
We'll have to wait and see.
And remember,
Except it
regimens
consumes
benefit
the
the entire
Void
team.
Rift
It
thing,
doesn't
so
matter who
I'm
completes
assuming
them.
it does something.
I would
Not
assume.
saying
I-
I need to do
even if
this
it's
or
not an attack,
anything,
maybe it's
but
like a damage
in
buff?
theory,
What?
you could
What in the
kinda
Battle Royale
close
is
to the
happening
finish
here?
line.
I don't know. It seems like you're cool to leave the circle.
You could,
Okay.
in theory, but I think all travelers have something to contribute.
Yeah, and at the end of the day,
Doesn't
it's
look like
about
they're
how you
losing
work
health.
together.
Dang, I
That's
love
the joy
Dahlia's
of co-op.
I
basics.
feel like co-op
Yeah.
is its own kind of motivation too. No one wants to let the team down.
For
That what a
sure.
Scarface
And this
ultimate
time,
looks like,
teamwork is
not
more important
playing
than
as her?
ever, because in this
Yes,
iteration of
yes.
the
I
event,
think
Looks
that
awesome.
I think
I actually
is
haven't seen it
even
what it
more
looks like outside of the fancy
That
burst
means whether it
animation.
comes to
Yeah, I'm
character
pretty sure that's
selection
what that
or combat
was.
Strategy.
Cool. There's
Coordination
just a bunch of-
is more important than ever.
That's super sick.
Good luck,
Never
travelers.
seen that.
Should be a fun one. All right, now I'm very excited to announce a
What is that?
new
What's that feather?
permanent event
What is
What
called
is
Stygian
that?
Onslaught.
New permanent
This
challenge event.
Travelers will be able to farm artifacts more
Oh,
freely
no,
and
is this a new
efficiently,
form of artifacts?
as well as obtain artifact customization
Oh.
items for free.
For free?
For free.
A new permanent event. Okay, we need details
Oh.
now.
All right. Each update will feature
That's
a challenge
kinda
that is split
huge.
into 3 phases, each
That's
featuring
kinda
unique
awesome.
mechanics with 5 difficulty levels to
I can-
choose from.
I can finally have good
Participation
relics.
In the event will reward travelers with primo
I'm noticing
gems,
that the specific
artifacts,
buff,
and
though, is
valuable
definitely
items for
catering
targeted
towards
artifact enhancement.
teams.
Okay, so you said we'll be able
That'd
to
be
farm
ridiculous.
artifacts
Which is
more
going to make it very
freely?
hard in
What
certain
does that
situations.
I'll take it.
Means
It's
the
I can
artifact
finally
drops
get
are set in
something
stone,
other
and you
than
can switch
pure
where they come from.
garbage. Okay.
First
No,
10
you're
days
still gonna
after
get
the event
garbage.
begins,
Don't
the
kid
leyline
yourself.
It's
disturbance will be in
customizable.
outbreak state.
Okay.
I'm assuming
Travelers
no,
who
to
clear
a point.
any
It'll be
stage at level 3
customizable to a
difficulty
point.
or higher can
Let me
expend
have
any
this.
kind of
I'm not
resin
gonna.
to
No,
obtain
don't get your
Let me have
don't get your
from the
hopes up.
leyline
Just
Let me have
dash them now.
No, I don't want to.
Travelers
I've
will
had
get to
nothing
choose
but
which domain of
garbage
blessing
for
they want the
years.
artifact
Oops.
drops to come from.
Right, so travelers can also tackle
What is
the
this?
stages in co-op, right? So you can
Oh,
still
fun.
farm with friends.
Yes, and you'll be rewarded with additional artifacts
I
every
like
time
that.
you consume a certain amount of resin.
Okay, the
I
amount
like
of
that a
hours
lot.
I'm about to pour into this thing. Log me in and throw away
Cool,
the
you
key,
can use the moon
honestly.
itself.
Oh my god, you make it sound like you're in prison. Anyway, you also mentioned
I
something
am.
about
Release me
targeted
from this artifact
enhancement, Kachina.
garbage
What's that
prison.
About?
Yeah, right. So version 5.7 is introducing a new artifact-related item, Dust of Enlightenment.
Ooh. What is it?
What is it?
Well,
Is this
we
the thing where
all
you
know
customize?
what it's like to raise an artifact that has potential, only for it to turn out kind of less than ideal.
You're hilarious.
So this
How dare
item
you.
is designed to help with that. So Artifact 101, right? We all know every 4 levels, a random substat gets enhanced as you raise an artifact to level 20. But it doesn't
New
always turn
indicator.
out the way you want. So this item allows you to re-roll the substat enhancements of a level 20 artifact.
Yo, wait, really?
Yeah. Before each re-roll,
Watch it
you
become
get to
worse.
specify the types of substats you want to prioritize.
Oh.
After the results
What?
are revealed, you
Okay,
can
that's
choose
better
to
than
either
nothing.
keep the original substat configuration or accept the new one.
Oh my god, it's like
You can-
being able
you
to
can deny
resurrect an
it.
Artifact from the grave, like we really
Oh,
need
I
that.
love that.
Yeah, really powerful,
Still proc
right?
2 in defense, you
Starting in
freaking jerk.
5.7, travelers who participate
dare
in the new
you.
permanent event Stygian Onslaught will be able to obtain a total of 3 Dusts of Enlightenment per version for free. And the Gnostic Hand and
Only-
Gnostic
ah,
Force
there it
rewards will
is.
feature 1 each.
I was about to say that sounds.
5.7,
3 sounds about right for Hoyo. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Seriously? From their in-game mailbox
Yeah.
after logging into Genshin Impact.
At least we get some
Yes.
free
Okay,
ones.
let's just pause to take that
Yeah,
in
no,
for a
that's
sec.
pretty much on. That's on
I do
that's
have
on
a
brand for
question.
Genshin though.
So
That's on
according
brand.
to the devs, the rewards for clearing the
Genshin,
level
you
5
can be
difficulty
kind.
in the new permanent
be kind
event
too.
can only be obtained by completing it solo.
Ah,
What
okay,
if
that
level
makes
of
sense.
difficulty is a bit much for some people?
Yeah, like me.
Yeah, well, don't worry, I'll hard carry you.
Whoa.
Well, I will come in, and the strongest travelers in Teyvat will come in to help us.
So if you
out.
want the rewards
Specifically,
solo.
we're talking about travelers who have cleared an even higher level of difficulty. The characters used to complete those battles become exalted ones.
Oh.
Then, when
Got
attempting
you,
a level
okay.
5 difficulty challenge, other travelers can receive extra buffs by including exalted ones in their lineup.
Oh, cool. So travelers can help
Oh
each
look,
other
a
even
burn
outside
team.
of
I wonder what
co-op.
they're trying to
I
advertise.
like that, and I need that.
If your friend
Hold
or
on.
character
You
has
mentioned an
constellations,
even
do
higher
those
level of
also
difficulty
carry
just
over?
Now. I thought level 5 was
Don't
the
know.
highest.
Yeah, well, clearing level 5 solo unlocks a secret level of difficulty.
What?
Level 6. Dire difficulty.
Wasn't there one above this?
No.
No, I
Once
don't
you reach
think
level
so.
6, it's dire straits.
Level
No
110.
companions to turn to for comfort. No promise of primo gems to drive you forward.
What?
Just formidable enemies and an unrelenting desire to prove yourself.
Oh my goodness!
I love that. That's
I'm not
great.
doing that.
Yeah, no, I
Definitely
dig that.
sounds dire. So you're
It's for
telling me
fun.
travelers really don't get
There's no
anything in
reward,
return
just
for
fun
accomplishing
and
something
Which means
pain.
they can be as hard as they want to make it,
We'll
and
just
no
have
one
to
has
wait
any
and
right to
see now, won't
complain.
we?
Because there's
Can't
nothing locked
wait.
behind it.
All right.
Oh boy.
That's
Other
it
than
for
maybe
Stygian
an
Onslaught.
achievement, Daniel.
Just a reminder, the outbreak period begins the second Wednesday after a version
So
update,
is it just primo
or
gems the first
8
time you
days
do it, or
into the
do you
new
get
version.
some
So
by
don't
like
forget to
doing
gather
weekly
your friends
objectives
and
of
get
X
farming when
amount?
the time comes. All right, time to lock in. Travelers
Ah!
might also be excited to hear that the next
I see a
installment
beautiful
of the Traveler's
man.
Tales is coming in version
Mualani.
5.7.
Okay, Slay. Last time was so much fun. We got to reunite with so many old friends and make a lot of great new memories.
Yeah, why don't we take a look at some of the encounters in store for us this time around?
Dude. Oh, goodness.
Hang on a sec. So Toma's back in Mondstadt, and he's drinking.
I
with
will be
Kaya
jumping
at
on
the
this
Angel
earlier than
Chair.
last time. Holy crap. This
I never
was a
thought
long
about it
event.
before, but
It was so good
Well,
though.
then
The
see it.
Traveler Tales
Yeah, I feel
or whatever
like
it's
they
called.
Totally make great drinking buddies.
Anecdotes.
I love him.
Baby
Looks like he's got
Malazines
quite the
and
posse
freaking
around him.
Novelette.
Oh, it's
Aw,
so cute.
Malazines are so
I want to
cute.
know what they're talking about.
Oh, and it looks like
Dory
Dory's
or
in
Sayu.
Oh no,
Zuma.
don't try selling her something that'll make her be taller.
Trying to sell
She will.
something
No.
to Sayu?
Oh, of course.
Oh no! Someone
Oh,
save
no.
Sayu. She's too innocent for Dory's schemes.
Yeah, no
Honestly,
Traveler,
though,
please.
A crafty merchant like Dory could show up anywhere, and I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't
bet
either.
we even run into her and not cry at some point.
Ooh, I
What?
wonder
What?
Actually, if
This
anyone
time.
somehow got in the
From what I've
knock card,
heard,
it'd be
it's quite a
Dory.
few.
It would be Dory.
It would be
Keep a
Dory.
lookout
Five-star
on
Dory
some of the
incoming.
Open world travelers.
That'd
Being
actually be
able
kind
to
of
run
sick.
into characters in the open world is such a nice addition. I wish
Still
it was
waiting
part
for
of
our
every
first
version.
upgrade
Right?
character
I
from a
know.
4-star
It
to a
really makes
5-star.
the open world feel more alive
Genshin has
and
yet to do it.
interactive.
Yeah, and luckily the devs feel the same way. The devs have said that making Traveler's Tales a permanent event is in the works. So travelers
Yes!
look forward to that sometime in the future.
Nice.
Yippee!
Bye, Finally, overflowing abundance is returning.
That
at the end
yippee
of
was
version
legit.
5.7.
What?
Travelers can look forward
Oh my
to
goodness, it's
double the talent
overflowing.
and weapon
You know,
ascension
I wonder if they'll bring back the old Traveler's Tales that are
In
gone.
addition, new
Ooh.
Vanished Echoes challenges will be added
Actually,
in
that one
version
doesn't look that bad.
5.7.
That looks pretty good. Ooh, that's cool too.
Ooh, I like the little bit of
Shenhe's
red
Echo
wispiness
is
to it.
so cool. I see sigils and pops of red in there. Okay, girl.
I'm a little mixed to
fitting.
seeing it in action.
And the Raiden Shoguns like pets.
Dude, I love
I like
that.
that though. That looks
The
nice.
purple matches so well.
So pretty.
Yep. So if you want
Ooh.
to claim them, make sure your characters are ready. Travelers can
I
also look
am
forward to some
terrible at
genius
that game
invocation
mode.
TCG
Oh,
updates,
nice.
including new character and action cards. You can now add Mavuika
Is that the bike?
and
Yep.
Citlali and Chaska to your decks.
Don't miss out, Genius Invocation fans. All right, that
Really
brings
skip
us to
past
the
the other
system
two. Okay.
optimizations that travelers can look forward to in the
Rust
new
resource
version.
management.
First up is an improved resource management
Spiral
feature for
Abyss
mobile players.
optimization.
Ooh.
Simply put,
Maybe
it's a
you get
practical
more rewards
update
from just
designed to reduce
your
the
own-
package size of the mobile version.
Dude, nice. I feel like
Oh,
our phones
wait a
will
minute.
thank us.
After
Deleting
the
old data?
5.7 update,
Possibly.
travelers will receive a pop-up notification after opening Genshin Impact on mobile, asking them to choose from different resource plans.
Okay.
Under the
Ah.
basic plan, the system will retain the
Pretty standard,
necessary
actually.
resources for daily gameplay and optimize the resource usage for some Archon quests, story quests, and hangout events.
Okay, so that means clearing out some old quest resources to save storage space, right? But what about players whose progress is a bit all over the place? How does that work?
Don't worry, the dev team has accounted for that. The system will provide different guidance and solutions based on account progress and quest status to ensure that travelers still have a smooth gaming experience. And when you need to start an Archon quest, story quest, or hangout event that isn't enabled, the system will download the required resources
Really?
as needed.
Oh, Slay.
Yup. So travelers who
Lots
haven't
of slang.
updated the mobile
It's a
version in a long
battlefield in
time
here.
might be able to free up quite a bit of storage space with this optimization.
I need that.
And it sounds like a great option for cross-platform players who maybe rely on mobile more for the small stuff.
Yeah, of course, if you don't have storage concerns, nothing has to change. You can just choose to keep all game resources instead. And this setting can be changed at any time in the Paimon menu, where you can
Ooh.
choose for completed quest resources to be automatically cleared in future version updates, or for all game
Cool.
resources to be updated as normal.
Oh, okay.
This should also make it easier for
I like
people
how they're
to
giving
try
us
out Genshin
customization
Impact for the
options.
first time.
Yep. For further details, be sure to check out the developers' discussion as well as future announcements across Genshin Impact's official accounts.
Okay.
And you will now be able to directly use Fragile Resin to claim rewards from Leyline Blossoms and common
Cool.
challenge domains, like artifact and talent material domains. This also applies to the artifact drops in the new permanent event we introduced earlier.
Yes.
Fragile resin is worth 60 original resin, so that means you get triple the drops. Should save a few trips to the crafting bench, that's for sure.
I'm noticing the
Adventure
resource
Handbook
top
will now
right.
have
Is
guide
it
entries
different?
for 40 resin bosses, which should be helpful if you run into a boss you're
Is
not
the art
quite sure how
different?
to
I
crack.
meant
And the icons
What
will
is-
be displayed in the order the bosses were unlocked, which should make it more intuitive to navigate.
All right,
Ah.
let's move on to some optimizations for the Spiral Abyss. When moving to the next floor or restarting a challenge, you can now save your current party lineup or clear it with a single click.
Oh, easy.
Oh, okay.
And you can claim your challenge rewards directly after completing floor 12. If you're not
Yo!
satisfied with your performance, you can also restart the challenge directly from the finalization screen.
Oh,
Nice. Small
Nice.
things here and there really add up over time.
Yeah, so hopefully these optimizations make for a better experience overall.
All right. Well, that was another long one, you guys, but it's not over yet. A
Not
mystery
done.
guest left a message for us, so let's check it out along with the third
Ah.
redemption code.
旅人の皆さんこんにちは鈴木愛理です。
not what I expected, but cool.
今回ゲーム原神の皆さんと一緒にお仕
Oh,
事を
collab.
することになりました。とても嬉しいです。ありがとう
I
ござい
assume
ま
she's
す。私は、スカークというキャラクターの
Ah,
ア
a
ニメシ
singer.
ョート
Cool.
ソングの、スターオデッセイという楽曲を歌わせていただいたんで
Choose
す
the
が、
character Skirk.
この
This is a
楽曲
thing
は
upcoming.
全編英語で世界
And
各
she's sang it in
国
English
世界
too.
に
Wow,
こ
cool.
う届ける歌ということで、もうすべて英語の詩なので、私にとっては
English
こ
lyrics.
の世界に入って初めての経験でとてもドキドキしたのですが、 こう皆さんと一緒に気持ちを共有できたらいいなと思って今からとてもワクワクしています。スカークの歴史を聞いてすごく強いけど孤独と戦いながら今日まで生きてきた、そんな強くてかっこいい女性っていうのを頭に置きながら歌を歌いましたので、その気持ちが届くと嬉しいです。この楽曲はショートフィルムと同時公開されます。皆さんぜひ楽しみにしていてください。あいりでした。
Wonder when that'll come out.
Soon.
An animated short for Skirk and a song. Let's go!
So exciting.
So exciting. Well, you guys, that brings us to the end of our announcements for this version.
Oh, I doubt it's the end. Unless it is, then that would shock me.
It certainly was. So, what are you all looking forward to the most? For me, I have to say, although it's a little biased, I am clearly excited for everybody to meet Dahlia.
Yes.
But, you
I think
I'm
the
also
teases
really
will be
excited
next
about the new
patch. That's my
permanent
personal
content,
thing.
like Stygian Onslaught.
But they usually
How
at the
about
end
you
of these
guys?
things
It's
tease
just-
just a little
it's kinda
bit more.
hard to pick just one. I
No?
mean, I'm excited.
I
for
mean,
my
we've
girl
done it for all the other
Mavuika
areas so
in
far.
TCG, but like, I'm also really excited to see Nabila, my fave, in the Traveler's Tales.
Yes. Well, I'm really excited for
Music
I
sure
might be
is
a little
haunting right
biased as
now.
Well, I'm really excited for Skirk.
Who?
Wow, really?
Wow.
I am also so excited for Dahlia, and like we've been waiting so long.
That
for
was
these
such a
characters,
smug
and
pose.
Also, Dane's lip. I'm so excited, and that animated short. Oh my gosh! And also, of course, the lore girlies. We are eating so well this patch. I'm so excited for that twins quest.
Yes, I
Keep it
feel like
together.
it's clear from the last few patches that the
I almost
story
just
has
laughed a
really
little
been
too
amping
loud.
up lately, and this version seems to be no exception.
Yeah, right? I mean, pretty soon we'll be in our 5th year of adventuring, if you can believe it. It feels like it was just yesterday.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So it feels like
Don't-
we're really getting to see how a
don't
lot
say
of
the words that
elements
it's almost been 5
seemed
years.
separate at first are starting to converge.
That it's almost been 5 years.
And after what we saw in the dev team's Not Cry teaser, I'm even more excited to see how the story unfolds from here.
Right?
now you're just talking about it.
And
Now
we
I am
hope
doubting it.
travelers have fun doing the same.
Okay, so that's it for the Genshin Impact version 5.7 special program. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody.
I thought that was really good.
Abyssosque travelers, and happy adventuring!
Can I get 5 big booms?
Boom, 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 boom! Oh, wait a second. It looks like another friend from afar is rushing over to share
Oh,
some
wow.
latest news.
They're not waiting to next patch?
Okay. Hold on.
Is this the Varka reveal? Please be. What is this place? Is this
not cry? This place is pretty.
What's this music? This music sounds
Not
cool.
Cry. An ever-changing
Who is
landscape of
this?
ruin.
I don't know.
A marvel corroded by time. In the forest.
Ooh.
Once undisturbed.
Oh, they look awesome.
A few rays of moonlight. The wild hunt's shadow grows.
It looks like something from The
For those who
Witcher.
bear the name of
Oh,
Frost
cute.
Moon, living where the silver light shines.
Antlers. Interesting.
Others carry the torch, fending off the darkness and cold with their blades.
Okay.
I hear that the snow
Yo!
still
Elf?
yearn for the frosts of old. While the Fatui look to the stars above, trying in
Ooh.
vain to see.
Yo, they look awesome. Ah,
Whoa!
Draped in the west wind, nearing the end of a
Who are you?
That's Varka. He's Kevin.
He looks sort of like a Venturine.
shan't be out.
Whoa!
Oh.
No doubt
Oh
be
yeah,
such
she
a
looks like
charm to
a
this
grown-up
magical
Klee.
world.
That makes sense.
Holy crap!
And just as the stone craves the sculptor's hand, so does fate await your gaze.
You better believe we're rewinding the pause on all these
Pour me
pictures.
another cup of tea, if
Oh.
you'd be so kind.
I see
The
that.
story
Oh, it's the
is
Death Star
about
in the
to
background.
begin.
What? Whoa!
Awesome.
Wait, no, go back. Wait, okay.
Hold on.
I think it's over.
Okay.
I think it's over. Okay, wait, hold up. Oh, cool little calendar. We can see everything. Okay. Instantly locking in for Varka. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Living where the
Okay, that looks really sick. The monsters look really sick before also.
Think we'll get anyone from Wild Hunt as a playable character? Kind of doubt it, but it would be cool if we did.
Wild Hunt, because Wild Hunt is the purpley monsters, right?
It's literally the monsters. I
would love to see a character be like partially corrupt. I think that would be really cool. I don't expect
Hold
it.
on, let me just get rid of that. There we go.
I would like it. I would like to get a character that has like a purpley flamey power. I don't know if
But
it
I'm
will.
kind of doubting it.
I'm doubting it. Yeah, I'm doubting it. Moon Place looks really sick. This is probably gonna be a big deal, I would assume, considering the whole theme is the moon and whatnot.
Probably.
So we'll have it. The light keepers or these guys. That sounds cool.
They look awesome. I assume the one in the middle, maybe someone we're actually going to meet. They look a little different from the others.
Maybe? I can't tell.
Maybe. Hard to tell.
Can't tell.
The darkness they still
Elf. So many people are gonna pull for this character just because of those ears. It's not even funny. But
It's not funny. I mean, it's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
I get it, but wow.
Yeah, no, that character, people are going for her. Fatui looks super sick.
while the Fatui look
Some of the, I think these are the ones from the teaser.
I think so. Yeah,
But
that
a better
looks,
look at them.
We get to see
actually.
them. Yeah, this is a new design.
They look awesome. I guess the live stream just ended.
Okay, that guy looks
that
sick.
guy looks awesome. I know we're not gonna be able to pull for him. But I'm just saying.
Continue on. I want to see the girl.
You would get some currency out of me.
She's also cool, man.
Nice gaunt.
Dude, she's got like the Cyclops visor going on there. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very cool.
And then,
wow, after so long. Okay, antagonist or playable? What do you think? Because we all were assuming that he was going to come back with Not Cry. I think most people are suggesting we're going to see a lot of the Fatui, but I've heard mainly people talk about him and Arlecchino. That'll be interesting to see where that goes, considering Arlecchino really wouldn't mind killing this man.
Probably.
But, so that's going to be interesting.
Very interesting. And the biggest one, Varka.
So he was the guy maybe in that one.
He was the guy
in the mural.
in the mural.
We just recently played through, I know the Let's Play hasn't gone up just yet, but we just beat the Mondstadt quest. It was amazing.
That was him in the mural.
I guess that was him.
Now, he is looking the other way and years have passed, so he could be older than he looks in the mural. The mural showed him off as like a young man.
He just looks sick to me. I love how the colors, by the way, are very aventurine.
I love it. So help me, if his eyes are also that color, I'm gonna lose it. And
I don't think they'll do that. Well, you know, I don't know. I'm not gonna say yes or no.
I'm just saying, if he turns around
and they're like a purpley green kind of,
yeah, that I would explode. I don't know.
Yeah, no, Varka looks sick. Definitely pulling him. What do you think? I assume Animo, considering what he is, but he could be anything.
It really depends.
Oh, if he's Animo though, I don't have C6 Farazan.
They're not showing his face. I'm coping that he has facial hair.
I don't know, man. I'm
hoping so hard.
I'm gonna go in with low expectations of he has no beard, but
I'm hoping so hard that he's not a baby-faced baby boy.
I think he'll look fine without facial hair. This design is great. This is a very,
his outfit.
very regal design. So if they give him just a clean shaved face, honestly, he looks like the main dude from the Blue Lions in Fire Emblem Three Houses. Then he's got that energy,
kind of.
So I'd be okay with that. Do I want him to have a beard? Yes. Does he need one?
I want him. I want him to be manly man.
Very cool looking design. Okay, let's go.
And Alice, I can only assume.
I was not expecting Alice.
She looks like a grown-up Klee.
She looks like grown-up Klee with long hair. Yeah.
That's about what I expected.
And of course, she uses Dodecos most likely. If that's not incorporated in her thing after also transforming into one, I would be shocked.
Mm-hmm.
Considering that Klee wants to be like her mom, I would assume she uses Dodecos to attack. And Dodeco,
I would also like to see more of her inventor-ness come out in her kit.
We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait because she's definitely got magical bunny things. We may not get as much inventory stuff. Originally, I thought we were going to get like an inventor. We may just get like a super power mage. A power mage? Power mage.
Don't know.
Looks cool.
Was anyone else shown?
The city. Let's go to the city.
Your gaze. Stone craves the sculptor's
Yeah, it's after this.
hand. So does fate await your gaze. Pour me another cup of tea, if you'd be so kind.
And is the character sitting at this table? Are they going to be? Who do you think the Archon character will be?
We know the tea kettle and cup. I think it's Alice talking.
Oh, this is Alice talking?
Maybe. I don't remember who this teacup and tea kettle are for.
I don't recall. Maybe it's someone else and everything. I feel like if Alice and Varka are coming, they're going to be heavy hitters though for like the patches. There's so much hype surrounding them. So I wonder like who miHoYo will try to, because they're all the characters are gonna be great, but miHoYo will obviously do their usual, will hype one major character or two major characters up.
Probably two, considering Varka is definitely going to be one of them.
Varka needs to be one of them. Come on, please.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I just want to see, please let Varka be a main DPS. I want him on field all the time.
I want to see him. Please.
I know support is, they last longer, but I really want to play as Varka all the time.
Mm-hmm. Well,
great live stream. I enjoyed it. The next patch looks super sick. Our story is getting nuts. Skirk being a side story was not on my bingo card, I will say.
I was really thinking that, you know, since it's Skirk, I thought it would be a very main important story plot point and not just oh hey, that happened.
So that makes me think that Skirk will just be important into the plot, like she'll be important like in the plot going forward, but at the moment, just because they're like, well, we want her to be playable now, we're just bumping into her and hanging out. So
I guess I'm going to assume her quest is going to be amazing.
I would assume, and very important to the
I'm just
lore.
Still very thrown off that it's just a side bit.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. That explains why she's not in the main art now. That does now. It all clicks.
I guess. I just, I'm curious why they didn't decide to hold off on her. Or maybe maybe how they've changed the story and have restructured things to make
that may have caused that to happen.
More of a thing.
I wonder.
It's going to be very interesting. I wonder what kind of Skirk teams you want. Obviously, you want, regardless.
Farina and Escoffier, I think.
Farina and Escoffier locked in.
I think that's locked in no matter what. Then everything else is kind of up to you. Citlali, Shenhua, Dahlia.
So, Citlali. Not Citlali. I mean, possibly Citlali. But, because if you're wanting to go with the shield buff and not rely on Dahlia for that.
Could do Citlali.
You could do Citlali for that.
Because she'll shred Hydro Resist for Farina.
That is if you're doing the free-to-play weapon, which is a really stinking good sword.
Yes.
So it also depends on that. The thing is with Dahlia's shield, how long can it go? Because if the shield breaks, it get replaced with the stack, but does it also get replaced if it just runs out of time, or is it still a set amount of time? Because if it's just like, oh, it keeps going as long as it's getting reset, that's kind of nuts. I doubt that's how it works.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. It'll probably be something like Baiju's, where like his breaks and refreshes and everything. I'm assuming that is how it'll work. But I could be wrong. We're going exclusively off of what we could read. And to be fair, I wasn't reading everything. I was looking at, I was mesmerized by the animations. They were so pretty. Yeah, I don't know.
But I'm just really curious because it's Skirk, Farina, Escoffier, and then either Dahlia, Citlali, Shenhua, one of those three.
I have to be just honest up here though. As cool as Skirk looks, I'm locked the flip in on I'm way too tired. My brain just died. Favonius, thank you.
Not the captain.
I mean, yeah, if Capitano comes back, if he comes back, locked in on that too.
Of course I'm gonna pull for the Lich King, okay?
What do you mean? No, he's Reaper, Daniel. What are you talking about? I love how you can Capitano can be referred to as two different Blizzard characters, by the way.
It's true.
It really is true. But yeah, Knights of Favonius, Varka, I'm locked in for him. I think I will be going for him. If he's playable here in the near future, probably going to be, I'd assume. Dude,
Probably.
what if he's 6.0? What if he kicks it off?
Of course, Skirk is in the first half.
Yeah, no,
That's gonna be so mean.
I'm saving, dude. I'm saving.
You know what? Actually, no. We'll get the drip art still.
Mhm.
Sometime in the beginning.
Well, and there's rumors that we're going to 5.8. So there may be another patch before we ever go to Nod Cry. No, we may have another
Which will
patch.
be interesting because who on earth is dropping? Because this is the end of all the characters we know of.
So there's definitely now that I think about it, no, there has to be a 5.8 because we summer event. We always do a summer event. There's always a summer event patch unless they skip it.
Don't know.
So I'm assuming who will be a character? Dude, I have no idea. There's no more silhouettes. We're out of silhouettes.
We're out of silhouettes, so
it'd have to be a surprise character, yeah.
Or
you know, it'll be a character that will introduce like a new mechanic to prepare us for Nod Cry. I'm calling it now.
That
right?
would be kind of nuts.
It would be in a good way or a bad way, kind of nuts.
Don't know. But it's also strategic because if they do that, then there won't be enough time for the drip art of Captain Varka being the beginning character.
Dude, if Varka's 6 foot.
So help me if that is how it's gonna go. It's like, oh, here's this really adorable next character, but it's fine. You can skip them. You know, pull for Skirk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Varka.
Yeah, no, I'm probably definitely gonna go for. Yeah, it actually wouldn't surprise me if 5.8, like, because I have heard this. There's been a lot of rumors, so a lot of people are talking about there may be a new character versus there may not be a character. Honestly, if miHoYo wanted to do a breather patch with no new character, next patch would be it. Next patch would be it with probably some summer skins. We always get summer skins, so just do some really cool reruns and just leave it to that.
Possibly. Or they'll do the thing of limited banner.
They could do
with a character that's already been out.
They just did Inazuma Chronicle Wish banner, so we won't get another one of those.
Fontaine!
They would not do a Fontaine Chronicle Wish banner so soon. No way.
Again, I don't know. Natlan.
That makes no sense.
Makes enough sense.
It doesn't, but yeah.
It makes enough sense.
No, okay, whatever.
Because it'll be next patch, because Mavuika won't be on it, because she just reran.
We have to do Sumeru and Fontaine first, though.
Well, they allow people to skip the story right to Natlan. Why not just skip all the way to Natlan with the Chronicle Wish?
That isn't how.
That's totally how it works.
I guess it's however they want it to work.
It's however they want it to work.
That is fair. I think that's
Why
a fair
not?
fair take. Okay, well, with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching it with us.
Indeed.
It has been amazing. Today has been wild, and it's only going to get crazier with the Summer Games Fest. Dropping later tonight, which Daniel and I are actually going to be really late to, so we'll probably drop our reaction to that in the morning.
Sometime in the morning.
Probably in the morning, honestly, because we actually are going to be doing some family stuff tonight, so we're going to go rock out with that. And so, I guess this is the part where we ask you, what did you guys think of the live stream?
What are you excited for?
It seemed really cool to me. No, you go.
No,
you
no,
go.
you go.
No,
No,
you.
you
I
go.
insist.
I insist.
Okay, with that, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
See, that was ending.
Oh, that was it? Oh,
I was
wow.
trying to.
Are you pulling for Varka? I'm curious. Let me know. Are you excited? And what are you hoping for? Or what are you, betting on? A babyface boy? Definitely not an older gentleman right now, because he still has got his stride. So probably middle-aged, if anything.
I think Varka's going to be like, his age will probably look like late 20s, early 30s, maybe. Probably that. Yeah. I'm thinking that.
Well, let us know what you think in the comments below.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen,
we love you all, and we'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.